Hello, I'm Greg Grexa, PGA teaching professional and instructor here at Wildwood Green Golf Club in Raleigh, North Carolina. Today I'd like to talk a little bit about missing a green a little bit short, but yet having a lot of green to work with. So in this particular case, I've set the camera so that you can see the flag off in the distance. This is the second hole here at Wildwood. A lot of times when I'm playing with students or I'm out here watching people play this hole, it's very easy to miss it short and to the left. Very seldom will people hit the ball long on this hole. Generally they come up short. Sometimes they'll even hit it in the bunker off to the right or lower right side of the green. When the flag is behind the bunker, it's a very difficult pin placement to get to. Now, in the case of actually missing it better, sometimes it's a little safer to miss it a little short, especially if the flag is in the front. Now, if I want to get this golf ball close to the hole, there's a couple of things that I can do to make it a little bit easier. The first thing, and very often I see people when they go to their golf bag, the first thing they're doing is grabbing their sand wedge or their lob wedge. And they make a good practice swing, and they have good intentions. The problem is they're trying to throw the golf ball all the way back there to the hole. That might look something like this. It doesn't mean I can't get it close. It just means that my margins for error are a lot greater. Good. How many of you have done that where you skull it? That's a big swing, isn't it? That's a big swing to hit a golf shot that really only needs to go or land 25 or 30 yards at the most. It's not too often where I see somebody step up to the ball and make a short swing. My margins for error are less. I hit that more solid. The only problem is I can't get it back there to the hole far enough. One of the things that I would advise people to try a little bit more often is go back to your bag and grab an 8 or a 9 iron. If you really think about the distance that I need to carry this golf ball, I only really need to carry it to the front side of the green. This green can also be tricky because it has some undulation in the center of the green. And when you have that, as opposed to carrying it all the way over the undulations, it's better to let the ball run through it. But these are things that you have to experiment with on your own, and you've got to teach yourself touch and feel. One of the things about being an instructor is I can tell you what type of shot to hit, but you have to develop the type of feel that you choose to get the ball close to the hole, and that just comes with practicing. Now the other thing is we're still in the dormant season with the grass, so the grass is short. Realistically, I almost could putt this. I don't prefer to putt it because there's probably too many bumps and undulations, so it causes the ball maybe to get off of its path a little too quick. So for that reason, I'd rather just chip it over it and land it on the softest, or let's call it a pool table, the softest place in areas where the ball is going to roll much better. I can simplify my technique again by keeping my swing a little bit shorter. So if I go with a 9 iron, I don't have to get fancy or cute with my technique here. So again, all I'm trying to do is I'm looking at a spot on the front side of the green. And when I do that, you're going to see the ball comes out very low, and it basically rolls the rest of the way. Now in any time or any situation that I would have something to carry the ball up over, then I would obviously have to take a more lofted club like my sand wedge or my lob wedge. I don't have to hit the ball high in this particular case because there's really nothing to hit the ball over. So I can keep my stance short and close to the ball, and I can keep my swing soft and smooth so that the ball rolls. The loft of the I hit that pole there. That's about where I wanted to land it. The loft of the club is going to do the work for you. A 9 iron has plenty of loft, so it's going to hit the ball into the air just high enough to get it to the points where I want it to land, and then let the ball roll the rest of the way. All right, I have 2 more balls here. Now, I also know that when the ball hits the green, it's going from right to left. So I know that in advance. I'm trying to play, that's why I hit the pole there, is because I'm trying to keep the ball a little to the left so that when it hits and goes over the undulation, it can feed back to the hole a little bit. Watch how simple my stance is. And watch how easy and smoothly I swing the club. I'm not forcing it. I'm not going to take this long swing and then slow down. You know, I feel for me, in the distance that I've learned I want to go is in this particular shot, you know, is about halfway back. The momentum might take it a little bit more. Always remember that where you think you swing it to, momentum's going to take it a little bit further. So, if I feel a quarter of the way back, it might swing to halfway. If I swing it to halfway, it might go more. And again, I can judge some of my distance with the golf ball just within the distance that I feel like I'm going to swing the club head. I'll tell you what, if I got any better, I would have hit that pole almost 4 times with the 9-iron. And again, these are just scenarios that very quickly I'm driving around the golf course and I'm just thinking, okay, where can I help people score better? The short game, and with most people out there, if there is a lesson that you've never taken, the short game, if you find a good instructor that's willing to take some time to get you into some scenarios and learn and understand where you can make things really simple, like this shot, a 9-iron shot or a 7-iron shot or more of a bump and run shot. You can simplify your technique, keep things simple, and lower your scores very quickly. I mean, by getting that golf ball up there by the hole, I mean, worst case scenario at 10 feet, if you're a decent putter, you're going to 2-putt, you're going to shave strokes. But if you're sculling it or hitting it chunky and you're not even getting the ball onto the green, there's a shot wasted automatically because now you still have to have another shot to get it onto the putting surface. So keep those simple thoughts in mind next time you're out there practicing, you're on the course. If you have any questions, please consult me through my website at grexagolf.com. That's GREXA golf.com. Thanks for watching.